Hey everybody, welcome, welcome to Hidden Horror. Thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate that. Let's get started. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Hidden Horror. How are you doing today? How's your weekend going? How are you feeling? Are you preparing for Halloween, for the trick-or-treaters? All of that, right? Well, today I'm here. I'm here to talk more about Andre Gordon. Andre Gordon allegedly killed three of his family members. I'm bringing his case up. I want to talk more about his mindset. I want to get to know more about him and also his family members, the victims of his alleged murder spree, right? So let's get into it. I'm going to start today off. I need to kind of remind us of what happened that day. So I'm starting off with the video within the article first. I want to give you another reminder of what happened that terrible day where Andre Gordon allegedly, I would say, hunted down some of his family members looking to kill them. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm starting off with the video in the article first. It's about 2 minutes long.
Approximately 8:52 a.m., Falls Township Police were dispatched to the unit block of Viewpoint Lane in Levittown, Falls Township, Bucks County. It was to investigate the report of a shooting. Preliminary investigation determined that 26-year-old Andre Gordon, driving a stolen vehicle, which was carjacked from Trenton, New Jersey, earlier in the morning, forcibly broke into the residence, after which he shot and killed his 52-year-old stepmother, Karen Gordon, and his 13-year-old sister, Kara Gordon, who lived at the residence. There were three other individuals at the residence, including a minor inside the home, who were able to hide and avoid being shot by Gordon as he went through the house searching for them. Following the shootings, at approximately 9:01 a.m., Gordon drove to the unit block of Edgewood Lane, Levittown, where he forcibly broke into a residence, after which he shot and killed 25-year-old Taylor Daniel, with whom he has two children. Following the shooting, he fled the scene. At the time of the shooting, there were four other individuals present inside that home, one of which was injured after being bludgeoned by Gordon with the assault rifle. At approximately 9:13 a.m., Gordon committed a carjacking at gunpoint of a 44-year-old man from Morrisville at the parking lot of the Dollar General on Bristol Pike in Morrisville. The operator of the vehicle did not suffer any injuries. At approximately 11:38 a.m., the Honda CR-V that was carjacking victim's vehicle from Bucks County was located unoccupied in the 100 block of Miller Street in Trenton, New Jersey. At approximately 12:22 p.m., we received information that Gordon is currently barricaded in New Jersey with hostages. He's inside the residence on the 100 block of Phillips Street in Trenton. At approximately 12:25 p.m., we lifted our shelter in place.
Okay. So that was to remind you of what I'm going to talk about. I want you to think about the mindset of a person that goes, they hunt down their family members, they unalive them, and then later, when it's time for them to be held account of what they did allegedly, they say they're not going to appear at the preliminary hearing, and now they want to have a mental competency test to see if they are competent to stand trial. Do you see the behavior? Now, allegedly, I want to know, am I mentally competent to stand trial for these actions, allegedly, of unaliving 3 family members, brutally hunting them down, killing them. Can't make this up, y'all. I cannot make it up. That video and the article that I'm about to read is from phillyburbs.com. It's by Joe Ciavaglia. It's from Bucks County Courier Times, and it's titled Levittown Murder Suspect Andre Gordon Jr. Committed to Psychiatric Hospital. What now? What's going to happen now? This article is dated July 16th, 2024. And what is really detailed, it's saying that they want to make sure there's a Mental Health Procedures Act, and they want to make sure that he is competent, mentally competent to stand trial for these charges, for these murder charges and attempted murder charges, right? What do you think? Tell me what you think, okay? A Bucks County triple murder suspect has been committed to a state psychiatric hospital for evaluation and treatment, placing legal proceedings in his death penalty case on temporary hold. So the prosecutor or slash district attorney, they said they were going to go after the death penalty for Mr. Andre Gordon, right? They're going after the death penalty. And his position is, I want a mental health competency test to see if I'm competent to stand trial. So now, after all of this, I'm refusing to go to the preliminary hearing, which he was indicted, but I'm refusing to attend, but it went on without him. Whether you attend or not, this is a criminal proceeding. They're going to go on with or without you present. And now you want this review. Okay? That's what's going on. Bucks County Common Pleas Court Judge Raymond McHugh granted a defense petition on July 10th, placing Andre Gordon Jr. in either Norristown State Hospital in Montgomery County or Torrance State Hospital in Allegheny County. The court order is in accordance with the Mental Health Procedures Act and is in effect for up to 60 days. So they will have about 60 days for this competence review. Norristown State and Torrance State are the only 2 forensic psychiatric hospitals in Pennsylvania that accept criminal defendants. The order was issued 2 days before Gordon was scheduled to be formally arraigned in Bucks County Court. Charges include 3 counts of first-degree murder and attempted murder in an alleged violent rampage earlier this year that put most of Falls and parts of Livingston in lockdown for hours. Judge Jeffrey Finley granted a petition for a mental competency examination for Gordon on April 12th. Whenever a person charged with a crime is found to be substantially unable to understand the nature or object of the proceedings against him or her, or to participate and assist in his or her defense, the court can find the person incompetent under state law. Well, we know he's competent, right? He refused to go to his preliminary hearing, right? So if he's refusing because he's demanding a competency exam, that lets you know right there he's thinking legally, he's thinking critically. He's thinking, hey, if I don't have to be prosecuted for these charges because I'm incompetent, let me just not attend. I mean, it's a game. Like, it's really upsetting because you took the lives allegedly of others. No one will ever know the exact mindset of these people, of these type of people, this type of action. But we can always see the aftermath, the destruction, the mayhem, the loss. It's really, really sad. And it could be avoided, right? We can find other ways to resolve conflicts, problems, challenges, difficulties. We don't have to go towards violent actions. Court proceedings are halted indefinitely until a defendant, if ever, is deemed mentally competent. According to the Journal of Clinical Psychiatry, the standards for assessing decision making capacity are ability to evidence a choice, ability to understand relevant information, ability to appreciate the situation and consequences, and ability to process information rationally. As of July 15, Gordon remains incarcerated without bail in the Bucks County Corrections Center in Dolestown, according to VineLink. He has been housed at the jail in his mental health, according to criminal documents filed related to additional charges against him while incarcerated. Those new charges include 8 felonies for aggravated assault and disarming a law enforcement officer filed last month. So we already know that there was issues that he had, that he engaged in some conflict with in the prison with some of the guards. And he has new charges, right? But we're not going to even be here for that today. We're not going to talk about that. There's a separate video on that in the Hidden Horror playlist for Andre Gordon if you want to hear more about those specific charges. Okay. It is unknown when Gordon will be transferred to the state psychiatric facility, but he can only be moved when a bed is available. The 60-day time clock starts when Gordon is admitted. In June, Bucks County had 19 defendants at Norristown State Hospital, according to the County Department of Corrections, and 2 female inmates on the waiting list. The jail also had 86 inmates in June diagnosed with serious, persistent mental illness, according to the Corrections Department. Andre Gordon, 26, allegedly went on a violent crime spree March 16th, killing his stepmother, Karen Gordon, 52, his half sister, Kara Gordon, 13, and Taylor Daniel, 25, the mother of his 2 children. He is also accused of the attempted murder of his father, Andre Sr. So let me share 1 second. In that article, they did have some pictures. So I'm going to scroll down in the article and then share some pictures of the family. So the first picture, this is a picture of Andre Gordon in custody. He has the orange jumpsuit on. Okay, so I want to show you these 2 pictures. The picture on the left is Karen Gordon. That's his stepmother. And then Kara Gordon, her daughter, that's his sister, right? 13 years old. Kara was 13 years old. I'm going to scroll down. Taylor, the mother of his 2 children, right there, she was also killed. She was 25 years old. 25 years old. He is also charged with carjacking a man at gunpoint in Morrisville and other crimes in New Jersey, including an armed carjacking there. Prosecutors have said they are seeking the death penalty for Gordon if convicted. Very sad. So I want to talk a little bit more about the victims. I have a very short video that I want to play first. The video is going to talk about the 2 911 calls. On the second 911 call, the death of Taylor is in the background. You're not going to hear it, but that is what is occurring. So I'm going to put up a warning sign. If you're not able to handle just these very difficult, sad situations, the violence, please, take a moment to check off. I really thank you for spending this time with me. I know sometimes just the content, you can't handle it. I understand. Just want to give you a notice. These 2 911 calls are very sad, disturbing, and very compelling. These people were in terror. They were being terrorized, hunted, allegedly by Mr. Andre Gordon. So I'm going to share the video, and then I want to talk about the victims just a little bit more. I want you to have a better understanding of them as people, where they were at in their lives, because that's important too. We don't want to forget about the victims, okay? So I'm going to share the video first. This video is under 3 minutes long. The video is provided by Fox 29 Philadelphia. It's titled, "All Charges Held Against Andre Gordon Jr. in Deadly Bucks County Rampage." So I'm going to play that now.
The man accused of going on a murderous rampage in Bucks County, killing 3 people and carjacking 2 people at random, then fleeing to nearby Trenton, had his preliminary hearing today and was held on all charges. It went on, though, without Andre Gordon Jr. physically showing up. R. Kelly Rule has the latest from court.
The defense asked for a continuance today after Andre Gordon Jr. refused to leave his cell and come to court, arguing they had competency concerns, but it still went on as scheduled. There was emotional testimony today, and for the first time, we heard the devastating 911 calls from 2 of the victims.
And I think collectively in our careers, I don't know that I've heard anything so emotional.
Heartbreaking 911 calls from inside 2 separate homes played in a Bucks County courtroom from the day prosecutors say 26-year-old Andre Gordon Jr. went on a murderous rampage. The first from 52-year-old Karen Gordon, Andre's stepmom, seen here on a GoFundMe page inside her home on Viewpoint Lane as she's hiding from Gordon with her 13-year-old daughter, Kira.
In the final moments of Karen Gordon's life, she knows that her daughter was fatally shot in her arms, and then she is taken moments later. I mean, that's just unimaginable.
They also played the call from 25-year-old Taylor Daniel, the mother of Gordon's 2 daughters. A county detective testified that Gordon drove a stolen car to her home on Edgewood Lane shortly after killing his stepmom and stepsister. Taylor told everyone to get in their rooms, her daughters hiding under the covers in a bed as she calls 911. She's fatally shot during that call.
And then you hear, the little voice saying, "Mommy," from Taylor's daughter. It's just heartbreaking. And I don't know what's worse, what you hear on the call or the dead silence thereafter. It's chilling.
A judge held Gordon on all charges, despite his defense team arguing a judge dismiss unlawful restraint charges. The prosecution also called Gordon's second carjacking victim to testify. He was allegedly approached by Gordon in a Dollar General lot after the murders before he fled to nearby Trenton, where he was eventually arrested. And Taylor's mother testified. She previously sat down with Fox 29. She says she hit Gordon with an axe handle after her daughter was shot, and he struck back, hitting her with the barrel of the gun before leaving the home.
She was a hero in this case, trying to protect her daughter, but certainly protecting her son and her grandchildren. And I truly believe things could have been worse, which is hard to comprehend because this case is so heinous.
Testimony revealed today that Taylor was pursuing a PFA against Gordon. His team did not call any witnesses and did not have any comment after the hearing. The Bucks County DA says they are pursuing the death penalty in this case. Reporting in Doylestown, I'm Kelly Rule, Fox 29 News.
With high inflation, working families like
Okay, so I just wanted you to hear that before we move on. I have the second article. It's from phillyburbs.com. It's titled Youngest Victim of Livingston Shooting Just 13. She was a Pennsbury 8th grader. This article is dated March 16th, 2024. It's by Chris Ullery and Joe Savaglia, Bucks County Courier-Times. Few details are known about what led to a spree of violent attacks Saturday morning in Falls Township that left 2 women and a teenage girl dead, and another woman beaten and hospitalized. While police continue to investigate the crimes they say were carried out by 26-year-old Andre Gordon Jr., here's everything we know about the victims of his alleged attacks. Kara Gordon, the youngest victim, is Livingston shooting spree. Andre Gordon's 13-year-old sister, Kara, and his stepmother, Karen Murphy Gordon, 52, were his first victims early Saturday after Gordon broke into their home on Viewpoint Lane, authorities said. Let me pull up another picture of Karen and Kara. I like to have a picture of them up. I talk about them. Give me 1 second. Let me see. My apologies. There's just not a lot of, pictures of things. So it's hard sometimes to find pictures of people. So I have a picture of her. So I will share my screen. Okay. Okay. So that's Karen Murphy Gordon. She was 52 years old. So they're going to start off with Kara. Kara Gordon was an 8th grader at Charles Bowen Middle School in the Pennsbury School District. It is believed she lived at home with her parents and a sister. Pennsbury officials said counselors will be available between 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Sunday at Charles Bowen Middle School to provide support to any students, families, and staff members. Karen Murphy Gordon was Kara's mother. She was also Andre Gordon Jr.'s stepmother, authorities said. She ran a tax preparation business out of the home she and her family lived at since 2008 in Livingston's Vermilion Hills section. Neighbors said the family was Jamaican and always seemed friendly, exchanging hellos in the quiet neighborhood. Other family members were in the home at the time of the shooting, but authorities did not identify how they were related to Karen or Kara. I think in this article I have a picture of Taylor Daniel. I can go back up. That's another picture of Taylor Daniel with the kids. Taylor Daniel, 25, was allegedly shot and killed by Gordon at her home on Edgewood Lane after the violence on Viewpoint. The couple had two daughters together who were home but left unharmed Saturday, according to police. Daniel and Gordon both graduated from Pennsbury High School in 2016. Daniel then attended Bucks County Community College to study criminal justice in August that same year, according to her Facebook page. Daniel's Facebook page, which made its last public post in August 2022, is filled with photos of her with her two daughters, the oldest born in 2018. It's unclear if Gordon and Daniel were still in a relationship since neither hers nor Gordon's Facebook accounts seem to include photos of either one of them together. Gordon and Daniel did formerly share an apartment together, according to public records. The only real indication that the two had children together was a family photo posted by Taylor's mother, Nancy Daniel, whom Gordon is said to have bludgeoned with the AR-15 rifle he had with him. She was hospitalized but expected to survive. The photo on Nancy Daniel's Facebook page appears to be from a party celebrating the recent birth of Taylor's youngest daughter. Gordon and Taylor Daniel are seen sitting beside each other, surrounded by Nancy and Taylor's brother and her father, both named John. The older John Daniel, Nancy's husband and Taylor's father, died of lung cancer in January of 2022. And it says that you can check back for more details as we learn more about the victims of the Livingston shootings. So the last thing I want to do, close this out. The last thing I want to do, I want to share the GoFundMe that was set up for the Gordon family, for Kara and Karen Gordon. So let me pull that up. I want to share that information. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, so there was a GoFundMe set up for the Gordon family. They would like to raise $30,000. That's their goal. It was set up by Tony Cortijo, and this is what is written. Hello, family and friends. On the morning of Saturday, March 16, 2024, in their Falls Township, Pennsylvania home, a family of four had no idea their lives were about to change in the most devastating of ways. Karen and her husband, Andre Gordon Sr., have been married for 18 years and with two daughters, Ava, age 14, and Kara Ann, age 13. I apologize. I'm going to read so you can see the picture of the family. Just 5 days before their 18th wedding anniversary, Karen and Kara were killed in their home. Karen Gordon, age 52, was born in Portland, Jamaica, and moved to the United States at the age of 5. Karen was an amazing mother and wife who was all about her family and her career. Karen loved to spend time traveling with her family. She loved to cook, and her food was nothing short of amazing. She loved to dance and even had a very special DJ named Kara play music for her. Karen was a retired veteran in the U.S. Army. She also had a successful career as an international tax analyst, had been employed at Princeton University, Merrill Lynch, USB, and most recently with the Pennsylvania State Department of Family Services. 13-year-old Kara Ann Gordon was in the 8th grade in her last year of middle school. She was looking forward to joining her older sister, Ava, in high school and preparing to join the high school orchestra. Kara loved music. She played the clarinet and would DJ any chance she got. She was a talented reggae DJ and loved to play for her family on her father's turntables. She really enjoyed Halloween, getting dressed up, and playing games. Kara loved to ride her bike and play with dolls. Karen and Kara have left behind husband and father, Andre Sr., and eldest daughter, Sister Ava. We are now faced with the heartbreaking task of putting our loved ones to rest much too soon. We are asking for any donations to help the Gordon family make funeral arrangements for their loved ones. Rest assured that 100% of the donations will go to the Gordon family to assist in covering the cost of the funeral services and to help with the care of Ava. We thank you for your donations in advance. This has been very confusing, painful, and difficult for our family. We thank you so much for your kind words, love, and support. We sincerely appreciate all of the prayers and condolences that we have received and continue to flood in. We ask that you continue to pray for Andre Sr., Ava, and the entire family. Much love. So I wanted to share the GoFundMe with you so you can share that information. It's a lot of detailed information about Karen and Kara. And you also have to remember that Andre Gordon does have those 2 small children. That would be Andre Gordon Sr.'s 2 grandchildren. And they've reached a goal of about $2,700, but they were looking for more. So if you're able to donate, I think that'd be a great way to help the family. I will try to bring you an update on Andre Gordon's case once he has his mental competency exam and see where things go. He hasn't had it as of yet, to my knowledge. So I will bring you that update when it's in. I want to thank you for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. I want you to stay safe, stay smart, stay savvy, be well, all my friends. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye.